like they say, the championship rounds. We at the end of this thing. Fight, go all out, man. Hard body.
That's it.
And that's why the Spirit got us in here doing these things, man. As an example, and to the rest of you brothers, as you brothers do as well, right? So it says, looking and hastening to the coming of the day of the Most High. And see, this is what shows the Lord that you ready, like you serious, man.
Yeah.
When you out there constantly, the Lord said, give them no rest. And when you constantly out there firing off videos, speakings, teachings, prophesying, praising the name of the Most High, you think the Most High can't tell that you ready to get the hell up out of here?
Yeah. And if I can say this other man, a true, like you got these Christians, right? Now, a true Christian means you're the anointed of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. A true Christian's supposed to be looking forward towards the last world war, the last climax, so to speak, so that this world could end and a new one could come. But these Christians don't never talk about that. They talk as if this world has to keep going. They talk as if America is the kingdom of heaven. But how the fuck is America the kingdom of heaven when you're
not the real Christians?
Yeah.
They're not the real.
Like you know who I got in mind. You know what I'm saying? The nigga, the motherfucker with the stupid mustache, Vocab Malone, and all his homos. Look, man, the Lord is not with you. And
if I may say this, and I ain't trying to start no other shit, but Vocab, you're not even relevant, man.
Yeah.
You're not even relevant, man. Just go somewhere, man. Okay? Until you be destroyed.
Yeah.
You're not relevant, bro.
You're a little pissant, man.
You're just a pissant.
I think he's a homosexual, to be honest.
Whatever. You're not even relevant. Just go somewhere, man.
Yeah.
Go somewhere and just jump off the fucking George Washington Bridge. That's it. There's nobody paying attention to you, man. Because the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is waking brothers up.
Yeah. And he knows that.
It's growing. It's blowing up. Why? Because the Lord, it's time. Romans, man.
I'm sorry, Psalms 50.
Now it's high time to wake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believed. So like we're closer to our goal than even we think we are.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like yo, this thing is closer than what we even fucking think.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? That's why, like the scripture said, don't be caught in the dark as others. Don't sleep as others do.
Right.
You understand? So you got to be serious about this truth.
Yeah, stay awake, man.
That's it. You got to just do the work. Like you tell certain other dummies, right? But that's how you know. Yahweh Shai said what? You shall know them by their fruits. Can a corrupt tree bring forth righteous fruits? Or can a righteous tree bring forth corrupt? No.
Right.
So like you tell certain dudes, yo, look, man, whether you get kicked out of a certain group or whatever. Look, brother, just do the work. Just
keep on going. Just keep on going.
No, but no. You know what I mean? All you guys that's playing games, and all you guys, all you monkeys that's, what we say, using Israel as like a circus, trying to make a circus out of Israel.
Right.
And the word of the Most High gonna fucking bury you, man.
Right.
He gonna fucking bury you. I hate you guys, man. I really have a fucking pure hate for all you goddamn circus, you new age Israelites that's playing around. This ain't no game, man.
Right.
That's right.
This ain't no goddamn game. For real. This ain't a game, man.
Yeah.
This is serious goddamn business, man. You know?
That's right.
And niggas, but that's Jake. That's why the Most High always had to destroy Jake.
Whip him. The Most High is angry, man.
Yep.
The Most High is angry, man.
Yeah, man.
He's coming back to fuck up people, man. All right, when Yahweh Shai, when he cracked them clouds, there's going to be a lot of motherfuckers that's going to be fucked up.
Dead.
I got to say it like that. Because the scriptures say that there should be what? Yahweh Shai said when the Son of Man returned, there should be weeping and gnashing of the teeth.
That's right.
So what you think that means? So all the fumes of the earth should mourn.
I got a precept.
Yeah.
This is Psalms 58 and 12 and 13. For the sin of their mouth and the words of their lips, let them even be taken in their pride, and for cursing and lying which they speak.
That's a whole lot of stuff.
And that ain't talking about Esau, man.
No, they ain't talking about Esau.
That's talking about you wicked ass,
niggas.
filthy ass niggas.
That's talking
man.
about you niggas.
Because like the brother said, a lot of them new age cats, right? Like, all right, I'm gonna call the freaking like them
Abbott and Costello.
Sakari, the
Sakari, the Abbott and Costello,
right?
Yeah, man. Fuck you, man.
What all of them got in common? They come up against the apostles on down to the elders of GMS, which are the true teachers out there.
If I may say
whether
this,
you like it or not.
If I may say this, and y'all not but a bunch of old niggas sitting on the couch.
That's what they think.
Cool,
That's what they
man.
think. That's what they think.
No, but hold on, check this out, man. That's cool, man. Say what you want to say, bro, and do your videos and try. Yeah, that shit is played out, bro. Yahweh Shimmy Hawashai gonna kill you, man.
That's it. That's
and
it.
you other niggas, these little roaches down in Baltimore, Adam Abbott niggas, and you talking about we going off. You niggas just kidding. First of all, let me say this, man. You guys,
Elton John.
not to be on no proud, it's just reality.
I'm telling the truth.
You little fucking roaches.
Right.
Y'all just, and
Upstarts,
you know what?
upstarts.
It do bother me to a degree, but it don't bother me because it's the will of the Lord, because the scriptures say that's what it's going to be. What is it? I want to quote it right. In Timothy's, 1 Timothy's, man. First Timothy's, the 4th chapter. In the latter times, some shall depart from the faith,
giving
heed
heed
to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils. And then as you read on, disobedient to parents.
That's right.
And people are always thinking that means, but you know what? It's twofold.
That's right.
Because that is happening in the earth.
Yeah.
That is happening. So the Spirit brings it out, but but the deeper true spiritual meaning is you're gonna have wicked ass evil niggas.
Yeah.
Like Apostle Tahar have always said for years, and we've said, you niggas learned under us, man.
Of course.
Right.
Okay, if you didn't learn under us, like it's the one Westers, right?
Yeah.
Like all you other niggas that's out here doing your thing, you little young, you punks. Okay, you suckers, like MC Sham said, you suckers, right?
Suckers.
Yeah, right. You guys, y'all talk about the one Westers, right? Yeah. These little young niggas that just came here yesterday.
Don't even know nothing about
If you didn't learn from Apostle Tahar or the Apostle Gabar here, myself, Apostle Ramlab, on down to these elders that's here in the room, as far as GMS goes, y'all niggas learned under us.
That's right.
Or if you didn't learn under the GMS banner, I'm panning the camera back, so to speak.
Yep.
You learned under Nate,
IUIC,
or you learned under Johanna, right?
GOCC.
I'm going somewhere with this.
Yeah.
Or GOCC.
Yeah.
But, or even Zabak.
That's right.
I'll add him Zabak.
Right.
Or even Comfy.
Yeah.
Right?
They call them one Westers.
Or the one, because we're all the groups that we named just now, those are all the one Westers.
Right.
That's right.
And then all of us
That's where
learned under King Marshal, primarily High Priest Ariyah, and Yaakov, the men on the wall right there. Right? The one Westers, right? So to speak. Okay? So the point I'm making, all you other splinter groups, y'all learned under the men that learned under those two men. And we must mention, of course, High Priest Yaakov.
Yep.
Okay?
That's right.
Who was a major component in all that.
Yeah.
And the thing is, well, sitting in this room, with even some of the men in this room, aside from myself and Apostle Gabar, which it feels real good to be in the room with these two apostles, right? Myself and Apostle Gabar, Apostle Ramlab as well, and these other elders, but I'm just going to narrow it, I'm just telling truth and history. Myself and Apostle Gabar, we used to live with that man.
Yeah, same building.
Okay, we lived with him.
I testified to that.
That's right. Okay, so like we go back, and we know High Priest Ariyah. We knew High Priest Yaakov.
Personally.
We used to look after him.
You know him
Okay,
personally.
am I lying, Apostle? No. We used to look after him, take care of him. Okay, we knew that. So, and coming up in the Apostle to heart, so we learned under these men. And then these elders came up, and then these elders, some of the elders, like primarily this elder Menazah, Elder Tazadaba, and Sacramento, and of course Apostle Ramlab, they was in One West. They go back to One West. Okay? So, us, a lot of you niggas that out there so-called doing your thing, you learned under us.
That's right.
Or if you didn't learn under us, you learned under Nate. Now let's go into Nate. Nate was with us at one point.
That's right.
These brothers know Nate personally.
Yeah.
Nate used to come up
We
here.
read for him.
He used to come up here in Connecticut.
I got videos at the house.
Okay, Nate, he could deny it. You dumb niggas in his church, y'all could believe his lies. He used to come right up here.
Yeah.
Connecticut.
I remember the first
To
time.
Connecticut.
To the school.
With Apostle Tahar. We all driving up in the same. Nate was under Apostle Tahar.
Yeah.
That's right.
So if y'all learned under Nate, you really learned under Apostle Tahar anyway.
That's right.
Okay? Let's keep it real.
Yeah.
And even Comfy. Because Comfy was an understudy of Apostle Tahar too. In One West. See what I'm saying? That nigga bubble-eyed black ass, he came
after.
He came way later on. He came like 10 years later. By the time he came along, we had already split. But the point being, he came up under, so y'all came up under the One Westers. So how can you boast, that's what in the scripture, boast not against the branches?
That's right.
What would you guys decide on?
Because thou bearest not the root.
I got one here.
You ain't supposed to do that. Now, I'm going to say this before the brother read it. Some of you niggas, well, fuck y'all. Y'all say, well, yo, wow, wait a minute. I heard y'all talking about Aria. Yeah, you could get on, man. But we still kept that respect.
Yeah. And none of you would have known about High Priest Ariel or King Machar if it wasn't for us putting up videos about them. It wasn't until we started putting up videos about them that them other One West groups started putting up stuff about it, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, King Marshall prophesied about High Priest Aria
Yeah.
at night at the
Oh, yeah.
Hey, old boy, that's a whole
I remember that.
which it went way over a lot of guys' heads.
They didn't know what the fuck he was talking about.
Yeah, King
Yeah.
Marshall said, y'all talking shit about Aria. He said to read the third chapter.
Yeah.
Better read
That's
that
right.
third chapter.
That's
and
right.
he didn't say,
We knew.
Yeah, he didn't say Zechariah the third chapter.
He just said the
He said
third chapter.
y'all just better read the third chapter.
Yeah.
Now we knew
Yeah.
with Apostle Tar and the rest of, me and you,
Yeah.
and the rest of the brothers, which primarily were from Connecticut.
Yeah.
We knew exactly what King Marshall was
remember.
talking because we had that smile on our face.
That's
We
right.
knew he was talking about Zechariah the third chapter.
That's right.
Now, when you go in Zechariah the third chapter, it talks about who? Joshua the high priest.
The high priest.
So
with
in the
filthy
record,
garments.
King Marshall was saying, this is Joshua the high priest. He's going to have those filthy garments, which that's him associating with comfy. But according to the prophecy, those filthy garments are going to be taken away from him. And that's why, as of late, he's been bumping into high priests. Well, at that time, it's known as high priest. But he's been bumping into Elder Apostle Tahar.
Yeah.
Because that's those filthy garments are about to be pulled from him. We got to wait and see how it goes down. But we know eventually he's going to be brought back to the he's going to be taken from the dark side and brought back to the light side. And King Marshall prophesied that before he passed away.
Look at that. Look at that.
Right, he did.
set already.
You can't. Yeah, because he's part of. Well, like it says in Zechariah the third chapter, the angel protested, "Is this not a brand plucked out of the fire?" Read it. Read it. Go ahead and read it. So that's High Priest Ariah.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter what kind of filthy garments he has on.
Yeah.
The point is, it will be taken away from him, because he's a brand plucked out of the fire.
That's the prophecy.
That's the prophecy.
You can't escape prophecy.
And we don't care if you can't see it, then you ain't part of the elect. You ain't meant to see it, man.
Yep.
What you will see is a nuclear missile. You'll see that. And then that'll be the last thing you see.
Okay.
Go ahead, brother.
All right. This is Zechariah 3. We start the first verse or go down to 3.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, go ahead and start the first
That's the
verse.
prophecy, man.
It says, and he showed me
Because
Joshua.
prophets deal with what? Prophecy.
Prophecy.
This is part of the prophecy.
That's right.
All right. And the Lord said he showeth his secret unto who?
The
His
prophets.
servants. So this is a secret.
Amos 3 and 7.
Right, Amos 3 and 7. Go ahead.
If you tell somebody a secret, not everybody gonna hear this.
Not everybody gonna get it. Not
It
everybody
wouldn't
gonna
be a
get it.
secret. Right. It says, and he showed me Joshua the high priest.
Now, who is Joshua the high priest? Is he not back?
Yes.
Of course, right?
Ecclesiastes say that.
That's right.
Go
And then
ahead.
back then you had Zerubbabel and Joshua the high
There you
priest.
go. That's right.
You know, those are the two men. And they were, the
Those are
Lord
two
always
main
dealt
guys.
2 or 3, you know.
Underneath your house.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
And then some of you guys be asking these off the wall space
Space cadet
breakdowns.
questions.
But then if you ask who was the second in command or third in command underneath Peter, of Yahushua's men, you wouldn't even know. But you want to know about all these other way out stuff, you know.
Yeah, and I get those on my, a lot of you, let me tell you, but that man, and I'm pretty sure your apostles and elders concur, I don't answer it.
Nah.
So a lot of you guys, when you come on my page asking me stupid shit, I don't respond. Certain questions that are like simple shit, I will answer. But you come on there, basic shit y'all can't get.
Right.
Case in point, a lot of you guys don't even get reincarnation,
Right.
right?
Right.
But then you go, oh, but wait a minute, brother. Yeah, you get crazy, stupid I'm not gonna answer you, man.
Yeah.
Why? Because the scripture says, "Answer not a fool and his father's
Yeah.
void."
Well, Yahushua said that they strain in the net and swallow a camel.
Yeah,
that's right.
Well, trying to say that look, the littlest things of the spirit, they can't get, but and then they trying to go deep,
Extra deep.
you know, in the scriptures, and they can't even do that.
I got a quick
You know what I
precept.
mean?
Quick
Then we're
precept.
gonna go back to Zechariah.
I just got a quick precept. Proverbs 26:4. Answer not a fool according to his folly, lest thou also be like unto him.
That's very
That's it.
important, brothers. That's very important. That scripture right there. Every bozo that come up, whether it be on the camp or on the comment boards, you ain't gotta answer respond.
Right, that's right.
Casting out thy pearls
Before the swine.
Thank you.
And don't
Thank
get
you.
don't get all bent out of shape with the dude.
Right.
That's not
Right.
wise, man.
Oh, and I'm gonna throw something real quick. That goes to the scoffers.
Yep.
Y'all know the scoffers attack us. I don't give a shit. Like y'all, come on, y'all know we've been attacked. they goes to the point of they'll put our picture up. They'll put out if you got a woman, your kids, and they'll all kind of go out into your purse. Y'all see us doing videos because that's what they want. We never responded to it. We let the scoffers do their thing.
Let the scoffer do the scoffer.
Because at the end of the
Let
day,
the scoffers do what the scoffers do.
It go, once again, like what the Apostle
Yeah,
Paul
unjust
said,
and
it's all about
Yeah,
prophecy.
wow, he got
Prophets
stop it, bro.
deal with prophecy. See, we at a time in this prophecy where, listen, we ain't gonna address bullshit, man. Yahushua, first of all, Yahushua told him, look, you answer this question first. Oh, you can't? Then I ain't saying shit to you. I ain't gonna answer you.
Yeah, exactly.
So this is heavy heat right here about Joshua. This is reincarnation.
That's it,
and
baby.
those whose heads that go over,
Right.
then it wasn't meant for you anyway. That's why Yahushua constantly say, he that have ears,
Let him hear.
let him hear
What
what the Spirit saith.
Yeah, that's right.
That's why Yahushua said that. So,
if you
you know,
can receive it.
and if you can receive it.
Yeah.
Because not many men can receive these sayings.
Thank you.
And then some of the scriptures are like hard sayings
Yeah.
for certain men, meaning that they can't understand. They can't wrap their brain around
They
it.
call them dark sayings.
Going back to King Marshall, something made him say that.
Come.
night.
Yeah.
What made him say that?
The spirit.
The spirit. Oh my
And the
God.
Spirit came on him to say it
Brothers.
Right.
about because he got mad.
Because of the big uproar, everybody was talking.
Yeah.
That wicked cop going back to the house of David.
Yeah, he was
you
like
had-
in a trance.
He was in a trance.
said
Because everybody
that.
was, they started talking shit about
Yeah.
High Priest Zechariah. You had that fucking Naquan or whatever.
And-
I done kicked his head off.
Yeah,
Oh no,
he said.
Elijah.
Yeah.
Elijah said, fuck Ariah.
That's right.
Right, so
Wow.
all them wicked niggas, they were sitting there talking shit about High Priest Zechariah, and to show you it was the spirit and the character, because at that time, they were sitting there slandering King Masha.
That's right.
But he was in the spirit. He ain't sit there and say, yeah, fuck off. No,
He didn't get emotional.
he didn't get emotional at all. He stayed in the spirit.
Yeah,
And like
I
the
gotta
apostle
say-
said, he was in a trance.
Yeah, now that this guy's been indicted, you know that got to mess with High Priest Ariel.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
You know, he looks at that and say, yeah, this was, you know.
He knows.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we
Yeah.
gotta wait and see how the Lord is.
Come.
The Lord is dramatic, but let's go back to the prophecy.
That's
Can I
right.
read
Cut.
it?
Yeah, I finished that. That was
Okay.
just quick.
Because you know, the Spirit God is bringing it out.
Yeah.
Just bring it out.
Let's go into it.
Yeah, because we only got a couple more minutes.
All right.
You know,
Okay,
like we
let's go.
said.
All right, Zechariah.
This don't gotta be no drawn out thing.
Cut.
Spirit of the Lord is quick.
Zechariah chapter 3 verse 1. And he showed me Joshua the high priest standing before the angel of the Lord, and Satan standing at his right hand.
Yeah, that's comfy.
Yeah.
But you can see Satan is being moved out of the way.
That's right.
Nigga might go to the big house, man.
That's right.
We'll be washing Big Harold's drawers.
Damn.
Dropping soaps. Dropping
Hey, but if I
Irish
say,
green.
hey, you brothers watch. I watched all three of the videos. Hey, brother, they entertaining as hell.
Oh yeah.
They are entertaining as hell.
Well, we sit back and watch and laugh.
I was
Because for years we knew that guy's gonna eventually hit a brick wall.
Humpty
I knew
Dumpty.
those gonna
Yeah.
get him there.
Eventually we knew that. Didn't we not say that?
Yeah, man.
When we
yeah.
started producing the videos back in 2007,
God.
we always would talk about comfy.
Yeah.
Always
Yeah,
talking.
yeah.
Now look, wait, you see?
Yeah.
So we knew. We knew.
Yeah.
Well, the scriptures say, if this counsel of this work be a man, it will come to naught. They were always saying that by so and so, you guys not going to be on the streets no more
Yep.
teaching.
Prophesying against us.
Right.
So
And
what?
everything that they prophesied against us went right back on them.
Yeah.
And a lot of you people ain't got a fucking, which is the Lord got you bugged out. But a lot of you people can't put it together that, wait a minute, they falsely prophesied against them, so they must have been telling the truth.
That's right.
Everything we said about them is sticking, man. He went from being a Byzantine king to being a Byzantine bitch.
Yeah, the dog.
He's about to be a Byzantine
Yeah.
bitch, man.
They made an action figure of this guy.
Yeah.
Which is idol worship.
That's idol
And that wasn't no accident. Esau did. They said, man, make that motherfucker look like Michael Jackson. Give him some black.
It was light skin.
That shit. Look, the higher up said, who the fuck this nigga think he is, man? Said, look, we gave him a little bit of money. He gave him beside himself. That was the most side. That's what the devil does. The devil turns on you, sell out niggas.
Yeah, man, that's what you get. Yeah, they made him look like a leprous gingerbread man.
I say this one thing before he reads it. Being that the Lord is getting comfy. Now remember that was like almost 20 years ago.
Yeah.
15 to 20. He was coming to like, and it's not about us. We serve the Lord, man. I always say this at the camp. The Spirit of the Lord get on me. I say, y'all. All of you, all of our enemies, y'all see us, and y'all come against us, but then I think about the power that's behind us.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
And the thing is this, the Lord started with comfy. The most I noticed through the Spirit of the Lord works like he works like a tornado in a succession. Yep. Now, our current enemies, we would like to see the Lord deal with them, right? But comfy did a lot of wickedness. Right. So the Most High, that's why Al-Shaja, terrible demon-like power. He works okay, all this time has been going, and our enemies, we have more enemies, people coming against us, but then the Lord, how he do, you know, he goes back, he backtracks,
required that which
and
is
works
past.
his way up.
The time will come when judgment must begin at the house of the Lord.
Yeah.
And it said that they began at the ancient of the house. I mean, which that was going on back then, but really,
Ezekiel 9 and 4.
yeah, you could apply it to now also.
The problem is a lot of these niggas forget that the Lord is long suffering. See, the Lord is long suffering, so he'll let you think you got away. Comfy thought he was selling away, into his kingdom. He had the tour buses. He had the groupies, the hoes, retarded Edomite bitches on his job. Right?
He moved from Hackensack to Burlington County.
Burlington County.
That nigga was living in Bel Air.
He had all kind of houses and all riches, but the Most High is long suffering, man. The Most High sit there and let you get puffed, just like this devil. Look at Esau. You still got Trump. You get Trump acting like ain't nothing changed, man. Trump acting like it's the same old shit. You see the spirit that's on Trump. Trump's talking big shit like he's about to be the man forever, man.
I'm gonna say this, man. Hey, brothers, we're gonna read the scripture. We're gonna read this. We're in the spirit, but I'm just gonna say this, and then the Lord is even. Hey, the Most High is a bad dude. Now we did IUIC, y'all get it, man. Dude, the Most High is serving. He's serving y'all, man. He getting comfy, but then at the same time, IUIC, y'all getting it, man. Y'all getting it. And every single last one of y'all scoffers, I don't care, even the private scoffers that we don't know about. What do the scripture say? The Most High says his eyes are 10 times brighter than the sun. So y'all all gonna get caught, man. Yeah. Because what you did when you was coming against us, y'all carnal, man. Yeah. Never looking at men. We're not carnal men. We're spiritual men. Yeah. Yo, we ate it. We ate everything. Hey, man, we ate everything that was put before us. By the scoffers and hey, when we ate it, we ate everything like a drunk it down. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, like Job. Job drank affliction down and pushed it down like water.
Well, what did the Lord say? He said, before honor comes what?
Humility.
So we had to be humiliated first. Right. Now comes the honor.
And now them guys were
through the humiliation. What's the flip side of that? The honor.
The first should be last.
What they didn't know. What they didn't know, we had already been dipped. Unbeknownst to them, we had already been dealing with that for years.
Right, and they were honored first, and now they're being humiliated.
We walked into a council one time.
Well, they wanted the honor first.
They wanted the honor.
To put the cart before the horse. You get the honor first, you're going to get the humiliation later. It's got to be balanced. So it's better you get the humiliation first, then you get the honor.
But Apostle Paul, it got to a point where we wasn't even going to the school. I'm talking about going back in time. One was Apostle Tahal, the bar, myself. We got to a point we got so disgusted.
We taught on the table.
We were teaching, and we were, and we'll say it. We were telling brothers, brother, don't go to school.
Well, you had that one guy from the David. We're teaching a lot of individuals on the table.
We were teaching like a mother effort. And dudes are like, y'all not going to school. Us, me and Apostle Tahal, we would be primarily on the tables. And Apostle Tahal would come, and we would tell dudes, look, brother, go to school. And then when Apostle Tahar would come,
It'd be like a class.
it'd be like a class, and then Apostle Tahar then curse us out and say, hey, look, man, don't be telling brother. The Apostle Tahar be right in sync with us. It was spiritual.
Well, he was always apt to teach. Just like there was never a moment when he wasn't apt to teach. I ain't making no money, man. The hell with teaching. Sometimes we wouldn't even care about the money.
We wouldn't care about the money. We just
taught.
We teach.
And
then the Apostle Tahar would come and be like, right in sync with, you know, brother, you know, man, don't go to the school, man. Right now, you know, the elders are there, but there's a lot of shit going on. This is back in 1 West. Okay? So, we would come to the school. If King Masha, the man in the green up there, would summon us, we would come. Like Apostle Tahar, hey, but we gotta go.
Well, we were summoned a couple of times.
You were summoned to be.
By King Masha.
They brought the council. So they don't get it. Man, we were summoned before the school, and we get there, and we walk through that door. For you brothers that been the one with that swinging door, we walk in that mother effer, and the room was already standing room only. All eyes on us, and then they would just come with book. Yo, you guys, man, are wicked. Y'all not right. This, that, and the third. And me and the apostle here, we only listen to apostle. And you want to know what? I'm going to say it now. Yeah, that was true. That was true. You niggas were right. That was my attitude at the time. Yeah, pre-adventure, King Masha, of course I would listen to them.
Well, where the fuck are those guys? They're all gone. Pretty much all of them went back in the world.
But back then, I could tell. Now I can admit it. Nigga, I only listened to Apostle Tahar at that time. Still to this day, but
because the spirit of Yahweh Shemi Shai was speaking to Apostle Tahar. So
and that's the truth. That's
why we listened to him.
At that time, that was my attitude. My attitude, all the rest of you generals, F y'all, man. That was my attitude.
Because the Lord used him to guide us, me and you, to guide us through the truth. That reminds me of what King David said. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. So you got to be led in this truth. You got to have certain men to lead you and show you the right way in this knowledge. And you young brothers, you should take heed to that. Until you get to a certain level, you have to be led. Okay, you got to be led. Man.
And the tutors to the top of the
Lord. Let's go back to that. I want to bring that up.
It says, and he showed me, this is Zechariah chapter 3 and 1.
So read about Satan again.
Because
that's comfy, man. Who the hell is that? Read about Satan. What Satan did now.
Verse, it says, and he showed me Joshua the high priest standing before the angel of the Lord.
And I'll say this, he that hath ears to hear, let him hear. That's high priest Ariel. Okay? And even King Masha confirmed it before he passed away. And we all know that King Masha was a man of the Lord. We know who he is in the spirit.
That's King David.
He even said it. You know, when I go to the Most High,
he works.
He listens to me. King Masha said that.
That's real talk. And he said he was in the spirit too, man. Then I remember one point, man. I know y'all brothers remember too, because they was talking all that stuff, and he never was one to say that he was King David.
Nope.
But then one time, cause he was so mad, he was so just like how the brothers say, he's so frustrated and you niggas and vexed with you fucking scoffer, low life niggas. He said, "You better hope I'm not King David." I heard him say that.
I heard him say that. You will remember, he was always. They were always disrespecting him.
That's right. Because they were trying.
That's how you. That's how you know.
They were trying to send him home.
They were always disrespecting King Masha.
Well, you was sending him and everything.
Well, Nate was one of them. Nate was one of them.
Nate was the guy that said it. Y'all remember, y'all was there. Who the one that stood up and said it? Why that? We think about my shots and just got home. You black fuck.
Yep.
I'm sorry, man,
but it's true. You know, like in other words, they try to have him like a figurehead,
right?
But they really didn't want him involved in the business,
right?
Exactly.
And then it was heavy because it showed you Apostle Tahar is a prophet, a great man of the Lord. And we remember Apostle Tahar brings it out. After they kicked us out. Right?
He told.
Right, I remember he told King Masha, he said, look,
kick you out.
He said, you're going to be next. They're going to kick you out next.
They did.
And sure enough,
part of it.
It happened.
They sure did.
Well,
so that's
Apostle Tahar says this before we go right back into the scripture. First of all, when that split, when we left 1 West, It wasn't in the plans for us to be there.
Right.
Meaning the Apostle Tahar, the Bar, myself, and these Apostle Nunlab, and we were known as the Connecticut camp.
Right.
They didn't want us there.
No.
They really was hoping that we would have stayed in 1 West.
Yep.
Why? Because they knew how Apostle Tahar is.
Right.
So they knew Tahar come, man. He gonna
They knew he was a no-nonsense man.
a troublemaker, so to speak, in their eyes.
Yeah, but mainly a no-nonsense type of guy. And those guys were full of nonsense.
Yeah.
They were slack. They did the work when they felt like it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
And Apostle Elatar is nothing like that.
No.
Yeah.
You know, his thing is all about the work. The work.
Doing
The work.
the work. It's always
Doing
been
the
that
work.
way.
Those guys weren't like that.
Yeah.
That's why they're not around anymore.
Yeah.
The scriptures speak about you got to be either hot or cold.
Right.
If you're lukewarm, and those fucking guys were lukewarm.
Yep.
We know because we came up with it. If you're lukewarm, what did the Lord say? He goes,
spew you out my
and that's
mouth.
exactly what he did. In the course of time, he spewed them out of. That's why they ain't around no more. Right? Now, please go back to Zechariah.
Started today.
What did it say?
What did Satan do?
Satan about to go to prison for tax evasion.
Satan.
Hey, don't drop the ivory.
Yeah.
You better take that blouse off. Don't wear that blouse in prison.
Go ahead.
And he showed me Slacky.
Hey, mark these words, man. That him going to prison, that's the turning. That's the turning on the wheel, man.
That's a major.
That's a major thing, man.
Yeah.
That ain't no lightweight thing.
No.
You know?
Major, man.
That's why he was so heated. He's mad at the bigger he called them roaches. And
Well,
stuff.
that's beautiful.
And then Lord got them bugged out like a thorn in his side, man.
That means a lot of shit's gonna come out on that.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
The wheels turning.
Yeah.
And all we gotta do is sit back and watch.
Yeah.
Hey, how Shai said it.
Yeah.
He said watch as well as pray.
Watch is right.
So all we gotta do is sit back and watch.
And the Lord is just because all y'all seen us out there from the head apostles on down, all of us, we've been telling y'all what the deal was.
That's right.
But a lot of y'all was in your feelings, you was emotional,
Yeah.
and y'all chose not to repent. I'm talking about all you other different Israelite groups out there, man. Y'all sat there and had your little side. Them niggas said that Al Capone is an Israelite. They talk about Cornelius being Israelite. They talk about the mark of the beast. They fear mongering. That's all the chitter chatter you.
If I can add to what you're saying,
Yes, sir.
You remember the videos that they were doing, the wall of fire,
Wall of fire.
and how they were coming,
Parody videos,
they were
yeah.
doing the parodies and
Yeah.
all. Where's that now? Where is it? What happened to it?
Nowhere.
Lord, you that laugh now for you shall
Thank
know
you.
and weep.
Y'all remember that, right? 2007, 2008.
Yes.
And we gonna stay on you. You remember that fat nigga?
Fat Joe.
Puerto Rican Fat Joe. He's in the truck, you know. Yeah, niggas. We're on our way to do the work. We're in the motorcycle truck. Where's the motorcycle truck? What
Wait
happened?
a minute. His mugshot, right? His mugshot.
Yeah.
So he stole some. I don't know what the fuck he did, but
He stole some gold
The
medals.
Lord moved him out of
Hey,
the
we
way.
got his mugshot.
Oh, didn't he prophesy that we wouldn't be? He said about GMS, we wouldn't be out on the street. Coming in October. Y'all ain't going to be on the corners. Blah blah blah
Yeah.
blah blah blah. Where the hell is that nigga? Where is he?
Well, actually, Yahanabah said, because Yahanabah knew his family, he was doing taxis, man, out in the Bronx.
Yeah, you know, Comfy cut him off.
Yeah.
You know.
And he was broke. And he was broke.
Whatever the reason
Where's
is,
Pookie at?
whatever the reason is, the nigga gone.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's right.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
All right, cut. Zechariah 3:1.
Yeah, good riddance.
It says, and he showed me Joshua the high priest standing before the angel of the Lord, and
Right.
Satan standing at his right hand.
So we know who Satan is.
Cut.
He about to do a bid for
That's
tax
heavy,
evasion.
man.
That's
That's
right.
heavy.
What you in here for, Blanquito?
That's right.
Taxi day?
Go ahead.
Yeah. At his right hand to resist him.
Yeah, resist. That's what that guy been doing.
Yeah.
Now he's going to be out of the way. So we got to wait and see how the Lord is going to play it. How he's going
And
to
that's
play it.
heavy. Resistant.
Yeah, resist him.
Since Comfy been in power,
Yeah.
he's been the reason why Happy Sariah hasn't been
Exactly.
teaching the truth.
Yeah.
He's
He's the catalyst.
He's the catalyst.
Also, High Priest Shaw. We can't
High
forget
Priest
High Priest
Shaw,
Shaw.
of course.
Because he's a man of the Lord.
Which
High Priest
I
Shaw.
get envy as hell at Happy Shaw. So does Apostle to her.
Yeah.
But I still love him.
Yeah, he's a man of the Lord.
Yes.
And we even know who he is. That's Thomas.
Yeah.
We told him to, you know how we know? Because we told him to his face.
Yeah, that one is too cool.
And he got mad. He got mad as hell.
Yeah.
Boy, how the fuck do you know?
He's a bastard.
That proves it.
Like,
Y'all want to laugh. Y'all want to laugh. Now, Apostle Elatar, if he's watching, he knows this. We rented a video about the 12 apostles, and they had one guy who played Thomas. The guy looks like a light-skinned Shaw.
Well, but no, we all watched that video together.
Yeah, it was a big burly guy.
The Edomite version of Shaw.
Yeah, the Edomite version of Shaw. Even kind of talked like him in the movie. Okay.
I'll tell you what movie it was.
Okay, you got a better memory than me.
No, because we watched it together. I believe
Yeah.
you and Apostle Tahar years ago, back in the 90s.
Yeah.
It was with my man, Max Valden Z. The greatest story ever told. When he played so-called the Messiah. Right, but then he's a real demon. But anyways, they had the 12 disciples, and then them devils, like, it's spiritual. Because the guy, the Edomite that played Thomas, we all said, but that's Shaw.
As we were watching it. This guy's Shaw.
He was a big burly
guy.
Just like High Priest Shaw.
Just like High Priest Shaw.
And the dude talked like a High Priest. Hold on, wait a minute, hold on. He said, we knew this thing was the truth. He was talking, he had his men, like an Edomite version of spiritual.
Yeah,
look at that, man.
So it's spiritual.
It's spiritual.
Go ahead, bro.
Verse 2, and the Lord said unto Satan,
What Satan do again?
go ahead, right? And the Lord said unto Satan, the Lord rebuke thee, O Satan.
So the rebuke is coming down.
That's right.
What's going on even as we speak.
That's right, man.
Even the Lord that hath chosen Jerusalem rebuke thee.
Go ahead.
Is not this a brand plucked out of the fire?
Plucked out of the fire. So no matter what, his position is set. He's a brand plucked out of the fire. The fire, in other words, the fire is not going to consume him.
Right.
Yeah.
Precept real quick.
Absolutely.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 2, verse 5. For gold is tried in the fire.
There you go.
And acceptable men in the furnace of adversity.
Yeah. And why, I ask you, why is Apostle Elder Tahar keep running into High Priest Why?
Yeah, man, it's going up the Lord.
Why? There's a reason for that. Okay, so things are happening. Things are, and the Spirit God is talking about. Originally, you had a different title, which you're going to have to change that title.
I'm gonna change
but
it.
it's totally spiritual. It's the Spirit.
Which technically, of the Apostle Gabar, it kind of ties in because it's going to be Zerubbabel and Joshua.
There you go.
The beginning the temple, this third temple.
The prophecy can't be broken.
Exactly.
So I wish I said it best. Not one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass till all be fulfilled. So what we're reading, isn't that going to be fulfilled? Who is that talking about? The Lord said He revealed His secret unto His servants and prophets. Are we not His prophets?
That's right.
Do we not know the secret? All right then. So that's why the Spirit God is going.
Apostle Gabar, if I may say this too, all you niggas that talk about, and it's the spirit that the brother here has the picture on the wall, King Marshall. Don't forget about him.
Yeah.
Well, that's our king.
That's right, man.
Please.
That's right.
Can somebody please get Hosea 3 and 4? There's another prophecy.
There you go.
Them other guys don't talk about King David.
Yeah.
Them other groups. Do they talk about King David?
Hell no.
Even when we went to Canada, you will remember.
That's right.
Apostle Elder Ricard. When we went to Canada, was it Canada? Yeah, Canada.
Toronto.
Yeah, the dude from Detroit.
Toronto. Yeah, the Johnny Cochran.
We call him Johnny Cochran.
Yeah, we call him Johnny Cochran.
Even his church, he said that
they
had their own King David. He showed us a picture of a guy. He said, "This is King David."
Yeah.
Now we didn't, nigga, you crazy. We just said, "Oh, okay, cool." It was all cool with him.
Yeah.
But even they acknowledge that that King David will be sought out in the last days.
That's
Each
right.
one of them had their own King David.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We had that, which we know, but they all had their own. This is up in, we was in Toronto, Canada.
And that was another monumental occasion.
Yes,
Elder Apostle Tahar called us out of the blue.
Yeah.
Especially me. I was in the Bronx chilling with my ex-demon. And out of the blue,
I didn't know
2 in the morning, 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, he calls me and says, "Hey, brother, you want to go to Canada?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah, we were, but we didn't know we was going on.
We didn't know what was going on.
I mean,
man's goings of the Lord.
We knew the trip was going, but we thought he was going. Remember, our rank at that time wasn't. We were like lowly off. No, we're
lowly guys.
We had rank, but it was like low rank.
Yeah.
So we didn't know the we knew Apostle Tazapa one. She was a high ranking one. We thought it was going to be the top
We
generals. didn't know we was going on that trip. But they were building it up. They were gathering money for the trip. And then I remember the day, I was on the table at Bowling Green. Apostle Tahar, I was on the table that day. You happened to be home, and Apostle Tahar rolled up, Said, hey brother, look, hey brother, you want to go to Canada?
Yeah.
I bet. Yeah. He closed up the table. We closed up the table. Then we drove to the Bronx.
Yeah, I think he called me later in the evening.
Yeah, he called
like
you.
1 or 2 in the morning, something like that.
Yeah, it was late.
Yeah.
When we closed up the table, then me and Apostle Hall, doing all kind of other preparations and running around. And then he said, yeah, we're gonna go, which I already knew we were coming to get you. So yeah, we gotta grab the bar,
Yeah.
And that was it.
That's right.
And then we met up with the other dudes from Mount Zion, 42nd Street, them dudes, and we went, we were gone.
And that was a monumental
Yeah,
trip.
bro.
I may say this is beautiful, man. It's good to see how beautiful it is.
Yeah, man.
When brethren dwell together in unity.
Yeah.
This is the real. You got these guys talking about unity camp. This is with the unity that Yahweh Shai is talking about.
Ain't nobody here teaching a different doctrine.
That's right.
One accord, man.
That's good.
Somebody got Hosea?
Hosea 3 and 4.
Okay, good.
For the children of Israel shall abide many days without a king,
Yep.
and without a prince,
Yep.
and without a sacrifice,
Right.
and without an image, and without an ephod, and without a teraphim.
Right. Go ahead.
Afterward shall the children of Israel return
Have we not returned?
Yes, we have.
Go ahead.
Wow.
Go ahead.
and seek the Lord
Are we
in
not
power.
seeking the Lord?
Time.
Our power?
Yeah.
Right? Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Well, we know his name.
Yeah.
We can't forget that. Because there's the Israelite groups,
Yep.
they say Yahweh, but they don't say Yahweh Shai.
Right.
And then, we don't have to, we can say names.
Well, Yahweh Shai said it best. If you don't have the Son, you don't have the Father. That's
Con, Acts,
Right.
there is no other name
111.
Yeah.
by where,
And
any
you must be saved.
man can
Yeah,
be
so you
saved.
niggas,
okay.
you talking about we putting Yahweh Shai on a pedestal. You goddamn right.
Yeah,
right.
we worship Yahweh Shai,
Yahweh
niggas.
Shai in the past.
That's right.
What you think what you think the transfiguration was, man? Yahweh Shai the Most High Yahweh put Yahweh Shai on a pedestal, man.
That's right.
So to understand to you, Yahweh Shai said all power after he came off the cross, right before he ascended into the heavens, right before a ship came and got him, he said, all power is given unto me.
Right.
By who?
Right.
By his Father.
That's right. Yeah.
So he is the man, right?
Exactly,
He's the
man. That's it.
Hear ye him. Amen.
Yeah, you got it.
John 5:22.
Go ahead.
It says, for the Father judgeth no man, but have committed all judgment unto the Son.
Look at that. You guys that got a problem with Yahweh Shai, you got a problem. All judgment is now committed unto the Son.
What verse was that?
John 5:22 it starts.
Okay, and go ahead.
And then that all men should honor the Son,
That's right.
even as they honor the Father.
Let me say it again. You guys that got a problem with Yahweh Shai, you got a problem.
Yeah.
You got the problem.
You got, not us. You got the problem.
That's right.
Yahweh Shai got the keys, man.
You got the problem.
That's right.
And as far as your little argument, you put Yahweh Shai on a pedestal.
Yeah.
He is on a pedestal.
That's right.
He's the King of Kings and Lord of Lords.
Yeah.
Hey, again, Psalm 2 and 12, kiss the Son. We already know he's angry. How do we know he's angry? Isaiah 47, the day of vengeance, burneth in my heart. That sounds like an angry man to me.
Yep.
So we already know it. We're just trying to get on his good side.
Exactly.
Proverbs the 8th chapter says, he that hateth me love death.
Yeah.
Yeah, because why is he coming back? He's coming back to bring death. He's going to bring more death than salvation.
That's right.
He's going to bring salvation to the elect, which is a small number,
right.
but much death to everybody else.
Hey, Yahweh Shai said, they that pierce me, they shall see me.
But that's the first guys he going to get.
Those are the first two.
Reincarnation.
Most he gonna get.
Hello.
He gonna get them. That goes into reincarnation.
Hello?
I got one more about that.
That's called vendetta right there, boy.
We got to go back to Hosea.
Oh yes, I got it.
Yeah, we got to get that Hosea. Yeah, got to get that Hosea.
Yep.
Go ahead.
He that honoreth not the Son,
Yeah.
honoreth not the Father which has sent him.
There it
Is that
There it
verse
is.
29?
There it is.
No.
Jump to verse 29 and 30 real quick.
Good. And he shall come forth, and they that have done good unto the resurrection of life, and they that have done evil unto the resurrection of damnation.
So we don't worry about
That's
the
28.
guys that are teaching wrong, that are doing evil, that are doing their own thing. We don't worry about them. Where the hell they gonna go? They ain't gonna escape.
Just say one night.
Yeah,
They
that's
ain't gonna
right.
escape. Where they gonna go?
Who you gonna run to?
You can't hide from Yahweh Baal Shem Yahushua. You go to the deepest part of the ocean. Guess what? The Heavenly Father is there.
Yeah.
Yahweh Shai is there. So you can't escape.
That's right.
Be not concerned with the multitude of them which perish.
Exactly. We're concerned with the righteous, how they make
The
it.
resurrection.
Right.
And the resurrection means reincarnation.
Exactly.
That's right.
idiots.
Back
Well,
into the
if
flesh.
they can't get that, which is to me is basic.
Right.
If they can't, that means you don't understand generation. Generation equals reincarnation.
Right.
Anything that's generated keeps coming back.
Exactly.
Over and over
The
again.
gene.
Yeah.
Genealogy.
Exactly. Yeah. Go ahead, bro.
Hey,
I can't of my
even
own
Esau,
self.
I'm sorry, even the so-called white man, Esau does that.
Yeah.
That's why Esau's whole thing is based on inheritance, man.
Uh-huh.
You deal with the elites. You can't just be any old dusty old cracker. Definitely not no old nigga to deal with one of the Rothschild's daughters and all that, because they know that you're not gonna. Their seed is not gonna come back.
Well, that's why Rothschild taught his sons.
Yep.
Because they understood the concept of reincarnation.
Right.
They kept the knowledge in the family.
It's a married first
Right.
cousin.
They did the inbreed because they understood that we're gonna keep coming back.
Coming back.
We're gonna keep coming back. So he made sure he taught his sons, and their sons taught their
Taught their
sons
sons,
because they
yeah.
understood the concept of reincarnation.
That's right.
Beautiful.
You know. Go ahead.
I can't of my own self do nothing. As I hear, I judge.
Yeah, that's Yahweh Shai saying that.
And my judgment is just because I seek not my own will,
That's right.
but
That's
the will,
it.
but the will of the Father which I've sent.
Yeah, that's
These other
it.
guys, these others, they
Yeah.
seek their own will. That's
Yeah.
why they're trying to
Cookouts.
turn the truth. They had cookouts, rap songs.
Yeah.
The Lord didn't tell you to do all that nonsense.
Exactly.
The Lord only told you to learn the word and go out and teach. That's what Yahweh Shai did.
Prophesy.
Yahweh Shai
Prophesy.
knew the word and he went out and teach. That's it.
That's it.
There was
Simple.
music groups back there.
Yeah.
There was forms of entertainment back
Yeah.
then.
That's
right.
Yahweh Shai wasn't concerned with that.
No.
There's a scripture where he said he did attend a wedding, but at the wedding he did a miracle.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So it was all spiritual.
And that wasn't for edification. So whatever downtime they did or whatever, he ain't right about it. It was many. The scriptures tell you that there's many other things.
Yeah.
That they didn't. That
John
they,
21.
John 21. That's right.
If it was all written, the
world cannot contain those books.
Contain the books.
So what Yahweh Shai did, he left the things that were important for what?
Yeah.
For salvation, man.
Right.
All right. So that doesn't bring salvation, and what you do is you pervert it, and especially something as holy as the Lord's Passover, which is supposed to be a solemn assembly. You turn it into a damn award
That's
show,
a
Academy
nigga.
Award show,
That's a nigga.
or a concert, man.
But you know what? That's a nigga.
Right.
That's a
what a
nigga.
nigga
Buddy.
does.
And you know what? It makes sense why y'all quoted the scripture. If all those things were put out there, the niggas would riot with. They would run with that.
Oh, of course they would.
Like if there was a story, Yahweh Shai, let's say, went to a party.
But like Elder Menadzak said, it wasn't pertinent to salvation. And to jump on what you said, Apostle Paul said the same thing. We speak things pertaining to what? Salvation.
That's
right.
So that's why when we do our videos, we're mostly concerned about what? Edification,
Yeah.
edification,
Edification.
exhortation,
Right.
and things that pertain to salvation.
Exactly.
And that's why the Lord gave us that.
Yeah.
Well, that's what the scripture said. We prophesy in part, we know in part, we prophesy. The Lord gave us what we need.
And you don't
salvation.
and you don't need no fucking you don't need no huge production for
Thrills.
that. You don't need no thrills. You don't like you said when me and you were talking. You don't need no bells and whistles.
Right.
You just fire up the camera and go right to it.
That's it.
To it, man.
First of all, we're almost at the end.
Yep.
We ain't got time to put on the. We don't need all the trimmings and we don't
Right.
need that shit.
Right.
Okay, you just get right to the point.
Yeah.
What's the point of the video? Does it edify? Does
Right.
it exhort?
Right. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
Can the brother's faith be built from it?
Yeah.
Truth stands by itself. None should want her mate.
Can you gain
You don't need
salvation from
to
it?
sit there and add and spice it up and figure you're gonna do all this colorful stuff to nah, the Lord set it up. He said, preach the word, man.
That's it.
In season and out of season.
That's it.
You know?
I just want to say something real quick. You know, the brother put on the on the chat. You know, he said the great, the mighty, or something like that, great millstone, or the mighty Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
You know,
That's it.
Right there.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah, I said that if we were mighty, then we'd be able to save ourselves.
Right.
That's how I replied it. You want to put us on the? We can't save ourselves.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
really, how? Come on.
Yeah.
I mean, I know the brother didn't mean.
Yeah,
you know,
well, yeah, I know. I
but-
understand that, but
Yeah.
it must be put in
Right.
proper
That's
proportion.
it.
Yeah, because we don't want to
The
get
spirit, the spirit is using us right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yahweh Shem Yahushai's spirit is using us.
Yeah.
We're just utensils
That's it.
that Yahweh Shem
what's
Yahushai
that?
uses.
That's right. We ain't shit.
If you want to give credit and all that, give it to Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
That's right.
Praise Yahweh Shem
That's
Yahushai.
right.
Because we can't save ourselves.
Yeah.
That's it.
And also, too, we don't want the Lord to deal with us.
Right.
Yeah.
See what happened to Moses?
Yep.
That's the
Yeah.
spirit.
And what Moses did was like,
Yeah.
you would think, oh, damn, the Most High's heart, but that's a.
For that little moment, Moses lost his.
You got beside
He
itself.
must not break the rock again. And what did the Lord do? The Lord from that, The judgment came down quick. He couldn't even enter into the
promised land.
the promised land. So let's remember that.
That's right.
Example.
Yeah.
That's why.
Romans 15:4. Whatsoever things are written aforetime were written for our learning.
So, hey, it's right to say, he that exalted himself shall be abased.
That's it.
And then Yahushua said that we were going to be doing these great works, right?
Yeah.
He said, you're going to do greater works than what he did from back then, because the time that we're in now. But he said, look, after you've done all, say that I'm an unprofitable servant.
That's right.
You did that which you were supposed to do.
That's right.
So at the end of the day, that's the mentality you got to arm yourself with.
Humble yourself.
Yeah,
Humble yourself.
Yeah, that's right.
I got one for you. Isaiah 2:11. The lofty looks of man shall be humbled,
There you go.
and the haughtiness of men shall be bowed down.
And you know what I noticed too, brothers? We go through all this suffering to strip us of our pride.
Yeah.
It really does. That suffering strips you of your pride. You know, every one of us got pride. You know,
Ego in men.
Yeah.
We're men in the flesh.
Yeah.
Because like ego, every man has a fucking
He has an
ego.
ego. He has an ego.
So you're right, with the scoffers doing
KOC's up in
videos on us
Yeah.
and making us
Hell that we catch.
You know what, man? It's beautiful, man. Barakatah Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. That we get what we get.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
true, man. That keeps you humble.
Keeps you humble.
When you got motherfuckers putting shit on the airwaves about putting your picture up there,
Yeah.
making you look bad, and
Putting your
saying all
government
kind of
name
foul, your
Yeah.
so-called name, and your woman, your kids.
Yeah, that's foul, man.
All that shit, but it's cool.
Their job.
But like the apostle said, that keeps us humble.
Yeah.
You know, because you don't both. You don't.
Yeah.
And that's the secret to being in the presence of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, humility.
Yeah, because the Lord said a broken and a contrite spirit is what the Lord, you know.
He said he will not despise a
broken and contrite spirit.
He will not despise it.
And that comes to that humiliation.
Yeah. Yeah.
And from that humiliation, you're brought down to the ground and being built up from there.
Well, Yahweh Shai was
You should have
humiliated.
broken the contrite. That's in Psalms 51.
Yeah.
The sacrifices of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah are a broken spirit.
Well, let's
A
look at
broken
King
and contrite
David.
heart.
As great as King David was, the Lord kept constantly humiliating him.
Yeah.
Chastising him.
As great as he was, he kept facing humiliation. Why? So the Lord could keep him balanced.
That's right.
And that's the same thing with us, you know.
He said, the lofty looks of man shall be humbled, and the haughtiness of men shall be bowed down.
That's right.
And the Lord alone, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, alone shall be exalted. In
That's
that
it.
day.
That's it, baby. That's the main important thing.
There still?
Yeah. And you got men trying to exalt themselves, man.
It's kind of past. But you know what? I'll bring it out anyway. Because you mentioned, don't worry about how the
Well,
wicked,
revamp it.
the wicked is going to be punished. You said how the wicked, don't worry about how the wicked are going to be punished.
Yeah,
That they're going to get theirs.
Yeah.
And this is also for comfort because all them years went by, so his pride got built up.
Because sentence against the evil work is not executed speedily.
Stop it.
So this is in the Apocrypha, Sirach 5, the point is 4.
Yeah.
Say not, I have sinned, and what harm hath happened unto me. For the Lord is long suffering, he will in no wise let thee go.
Yeah, that's pride, man. That's pride. And you got a lot of niggas. I ran into a nigga yesterday on that shit. Look, I'm eating, boasting about being wicked, eating pork, and nothing happened. I'm blaspheming and ain't nothing happened, right? But the Most High is long suffering, man. He gonna get your ass, man.
Eventually, yeah.
And you know what happened to one of my uncles? That happened to one of my. That's heavy you say that. One of my uncles, an uncle I was kind of somewhat close to, he used to always boast about eating pork. Everybody talk about you look good, like which it was true. Even in his years, he still looked good. He looked healthy. Yeah. And then a heart attack took his ass out. You know the chief.
Yeah, chief. Yeah.
I look good. People like that because I eat P-O-R-K, pork. And eventually, one night, Mr. Heart Attack caught up with him. Because that P-O-R-K.
Yeah.
Now it's D-E-A-D.
Yeah, now it's D-A. So you know what? Hey, he got what he got.
Judgment.
Judgment.
The scripture, ayat 33, says the Lord is long suffering. Now when Comfy jumped us, the brothers in here, when they came and jumped us, that was exactly 14 years ago.
And I gotta be
14 years ago. And the Most High got his ass, man.
Yeah.
Right, and see the thing about that, which is spiritual, and that's an example for brothers. Let the Lord fight for you, man.
Exactly.
The scriptures speak about our weapons of our warfare, not
That's
carnal,
right.
but spiritual.
That's right, man.
Because we could have got carnal.
Oh, yeah.
And guess what? We wouldn't be here right now. That would have affected the ministry, man.
Exactly.
That's why you got to learn about taking the low,
That's
like
it.
Yahweh Shai, right?
That's it. That's
Yahweh
it,
Shai,
baby.
they slapped him
That's
and everything.
beautiful.
And it's not that Yahweh Shai didn't have the power. He had the power, but to show that he loved the Father and that he followed the Father's instructions, right? He suffered it. He got low. He disappeared. He could have, when they were sought to kill him, and he had to sit there and bounce out and get out of there, all right? Because what? It was a prophecy, man.
That's it.
And then the Lord said he set us forth as sheep among wolves. Apostle Paul brought that out, and I said, damn, that's heavy, man. Because why? There's a bunch of fucking wolf-ass niggas out there, man. And when we got jumped or whatever, really, afterwards, at first, you know, whatever, bruised ego or whatever, but in the spirit of the Lord, we rejoiced that we were counted worthy to suffer, because we got jumped for teaching the work, for doing a righteous act of the Lord.
If you remember,
right? So we rejoiced in that, and we prayed to the Lord. We left it to the Lord. We didn't go back looking, hunting, you know, which of course
we ain't get carnal.
But it's not a carnal thing, and that's where a lot of you other Israelites get messed up at. We let the Lord fight for us, man. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is our Redeemer, and he's going to fight our battle. He's going to continue to fight our battle. You got Esau right now plotting against every last one of us, man. The Lord said, fret not.
Right.
Right? The Most High got the angels there that's going to take care of Esau, man.
That's it, baby.
That's right. You see?
And you got to believe that. You know, there's a lot of Israelites that they speak on faith. They speak on, you got to trust in the Lord. You got to trust in Yahweh B'Hashem. They may even say Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. But do they really believe that? Hell no. Some of them didn't even go through half the shit we've gone through. And we don't even boast on that. Sometimes we'll mention it. But you know what? For the most part, we're always mentioning Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. Yahushai said that the servant is not greater than his master.
Yeah, because we mentioned it for edification.
For edification, but we don't.
That's the scripture.
Yeah, for edification's sake. For edification's sake, you know what I'm saying? But there's a whole lot more that we've gone through. We don't bring up.
Because everything we say is according to the scriptures, man.
That's right.
I mean, like if it ain't what the scriptures do, we ain't with it, man.
Yeah, man.
If the scriptures say it, then we with it.
That's it.
And that's why, like, you got to pray to the Lord every day.
Every
man.
single day, man.
The Spirit of the Lord got us, man. We gotta pray, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Like, the Spirit of I mean that, man. Like,
yeah, man.
In the morning, and I hope through the Spirit of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, brothers be implementing that shit.
Yeah, man.
Bro, when you leave your house in the morning,
when you wake up,
like from the minute you wake up to the minute you, like when your brothers be leaving out, you brothers that are watching, when you get in that motherfucking car and that truck, before you start that ignition, or even if you started setting up that prayer, man, these people got demons on them, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
We living in like, well, it's the greatest time, but it's the worst time because all these people are on drugs. They're on medication,
waxing worse and worse.
pills. Like, brother, vaping. I don't like driving. I don't like driving. So brothers gotta pray to the Lord, especially you brothers. I'm gonna let you read that. Especially you brothers that got them jobs when you know the Uber or whatever, or even if you don't, even if you just going to the corner store, pray to the Lord.
Yeah, and then Yahushai, the Spirit, as it is written, the Spirit maketh intercession for us. So Yahushai is praying for us too. In the book of John 17, he said, "I pray for them. I pray not for the world." The them he's talking about,
that's crazy, man.
The them he's talking about is we believe by faith is us. The hopeful elect. And then he also said to the Father, because John 17 is Yahushai praying to his Father. So he also said to the Father, "I pray that thou keepest from the harm that is in the world."
Yep.
That's in John 17 chapter.
Right. So I pray not that you take them out of the world,
that
thou
thou
should
be
keep them from the evil. While they're in the world,
and keep them
from the evil.
So that ties in with what you just said.
Yeah, brother.
So we got Yahushai, our lawyer and high, the intercessor. He's also known as the intercessor. Which when you look up the word, it means a go-between. Because Yahushai is a mediator. 1 Timothy 2:5.
Yeah, like a lawyer.
He's a lawyer and goes on behalf.
Yeah, he's the lawyer.
He's the lawyer. He's our lawyer.
He goes to the Heavenly Father Yahweh.
Pleading our case.
Go ahead. You got it.
That's not good, brothers.
No, you got
Goes
it.
right with what y'all going into.
Got it. Bring it out.
Psalms 55 and 22. Cast thy burden upon the Lord, Yahweh B'Hashem
How
Yahushai.
did you do that? By prayer. By prayer. How the fuck else can you do that?
And prayer means to beg too. A lot of people don't even know what the word pray
By
means.
prayer.
It means to beg.
Pray to the Lord.
Who you begging?
Right.
Supplication.
And when we pray, what do we say? Hey, Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, Baba Kusha, Barak, Rapah, Wakazak, Lab, Baba Kusha, Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, Rapah, Wakazak, Lab, Baba Kusha, you know what I mean?
Hey, you know the thing too, and why it's important even more so to pray now, because the Lord said, "I've heard thee at an acceptable time." Not because it was a time the Most High wasn't hearing our prayers. So now is the time to fill that prayer box up.
That's right.
And it's so spiritual, and a lot of you brothers can relate to it. You can see the Lord delivering you. You might send up prayers, and you might be driving down the road. You might see 144 there, 140 to your left. You might walk in the store. Your food might ring up, be 144. There ain't no coincidence. That's the Lord. It's all spiritual, man.
Well, we saw that on our way up to camp this Saturday. Me and this elder right here was just to tell you, brothers, we was driving up to the camp on Saturday up there to Springfield, and we were driving in the truck, and I forgot how it happened. We
just looked at it. Was a car that said 144, and then when we said rocket to Yahweh Shimmy Al-Shai, then the car, right when we said the Lord's name, the car got into the next lane.
The right lane. It happened to be the right lane.
Then there was another car right in front of that. I said, oh shit, look, brother, again.